Hey guys, how you doing? So I'm over at the shop this morning and I was just walking around talking to someone and I walked over here. There's my 150. There's my 250. There's a big pile of oil on the ground. So we're gonna go find out what's going on. Stay tuned. So I wanted to tell you guys, I just remembered I haven't been riding my 250 a lot because I got the new bike, but the last time I rode it, it was showing a code on the screen. It said R3. And we looked in the manual, looked online, looked everywhere. We couldn't find anything about it. So comment below if you know what R3 means. And it was having trouble starting. And this 250 is the most reliable bike I've ever had. It starts every time, in gear, out of gear, doesn't matter. It always starts. So when it was having trouble starting, I said something to my dad, and then we got the new bike and forgot all about it. Now there's oil all over the ground. So probably, or could be unrelated. We're about to find out. Okay guys, so it's coming from the shifter. You can see, watch the flashlight, there we go, the oil dripping down.
There's a seal behind that. It's kind of a common, it's more common for this countershaft sprocket to leak because there's a lot of debris thrown up there and stuff like that. But that happens too. This one leaks too, so.
All right, that was an easy diagnostic. All right, taking off the shift lever.
See how it's leaking.
Turn the light on. So you can see the leaking.
Yep.
All right, we're putting a screwdriver in and just prying it out. And definitely gonna need a new seal now. We needed one before anyways. Is it coming?
Let's try. That thing was really in there.
We'll show you.
I know, but just let it finish.
Okay,
Or put some brake cleaner in there and clean it up real good.
All right, it's
And
out
then
now.
just get you a sock.
All right, show me a couple things about seals.
One is if you look in there, or if you put your finger in there, you can feel it's kind of got a sharp edge to it. It's got a,
Yeah. All right.
right, just a sharp edge on this. That's what actually seals, okay? The other thing, if you notice, is there a spring? See that spring?
Oh yeah.
The spring pulls it together and helps it seal. Then the last thing is, if this shaft was straight out with these splines on it like this, it could easily cut the seal as you put it in. But it's not. It's tapered. That's the way KTM does it. It's kind of cool. They do that. But normally, if I'm putting it on something like with a spline like that,
Put some grease on the
I'll
inside.
put some grease on it to help keep it from cutting. And if you really think it could get cut, you put something over that, like tape or something like that, to keep it from cutting the seal. Okay. Then all we do is we just slip it on there, hopefully. There we go. I'm gonna take my little tool here. Let me give it a hammer. This is just a deep well socket that oops, we got the wrong way. The idea here is to hopefully
Just tap it in.
it looks pretty good. I'm gonna tap it over here at the top. I'm gonna just a little bit. I think she's done. So looks the same all the way around. Can you tell?
Yeah, let me put the camera down. Go ahead.
guys, when you get a bike from the dealership, if they worked on it or they've set it up for you, a lot of times if there's setups on new bikes, they're put together by high school students and stuff like that, and they don't put things together like they should. But the way a shifter is supposed to go on is it should be level with the foot peg, okay? If you look at this, it's a little bit high. So by moving it down just a little bit, should be able to get it pretty level with the foot peg. Now, once you do that, if you still have problems shifting, which a lot of those problems go away if you got the right body positioning on the bike. But if you still have problems shifting, you can shift this up or down, depending on your boots and stuff like that, however you want to do to make the shifter work like you want it to do, okay? But to start out, you usually just start out straight across, all right?
If you just move your body forward, you'll probably stop having problems shifting. All right, guys. Well, that was a quick one today. Surprise video, maintenance with my dad. Comment below. You got any suggestions of what you want to see next? Make sure you hit the like button. Why can't I ever say that? Every time. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Remember, if you're having a bad day, it's only 1 down and 5 up. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot your daily dose of little Maggie's. Hey, little girl. Is it raining outside? Yeah, that's my pretty girl. There she is today. Hey, guys, after you're done with that, don't forget, check your oil. Well, we already know there isn't any oil in it. We got to put the oil back in. So just make sure. Last thing you want to do is ride around without any oil. We're not going to take your bike to fix it after you do that.